Quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Trading Forex is risky. Don't be an idiot. Use risk management. Enjoy the video. Hello guys and welcome back. Today I'm just coming on for a really quick trade analysis of a trade that I took just now using the strategy that I've been speaking about in the past few videos. If you haven't seen the strategy video, I'll leave a card to it up in the corner now. Basically, it's a 1 minute order block scalping strategy where we look for a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. I took a trade literally only about 20 minutes ago. It hit my 1-to-3 profit target in literally 2 minutes. And as you can see, it's currently shooting off to the upside. I did actually, just because of higher time frame things, which I'll get onto in a minute, I did take half my position off at 1-to-3 and leave the rest to run on this trade just because I thought it did have the potential to push a little bit higher, as it has done now. And I closed out the rest of my partials here at 1 to around 9.3, just because of this area that on the 5-minute chart looked like an order block where price might reverse. But as you can see, it has shot straight through. So if I had been trading normally and not using the 1-to-3 strategy, I would have got a massive return here. But I'm still really pleased with what I did get in the end, which was around 6R out of this trade, 6%. But anyway, without further ado, let me wind back the charts and show you the analysis. So looking at Euro US dollar, you can see that price has been making lower highs and lower lows in a bit of a downtrend on the 1 minute chart. So I was looking, this was sort of the scene when I was looking at the chart for this trade, and what I could see was, if we just, I'll move price on just a tiny little bit. So I saw this picture on the chart just before it started shooting back down again here. So I was looking at the chart and I thought, okay, what do I notice? The first thing that I noticed was that we had these equal lows here that price swept beneath, absorbed the liquidity, and then didn't stay down there for too long before quickly running off to the upside again. Price sort of trickled up, came down and touched this stop hunt area, which looks to be an order block, and then started to move to the upside again. And then it came up to this point and started to drop off. Now, what I identified here was we had this sort of area where we'd had all of these wick rejections coming down to sort of here, where price didn't want to stay. Price wicked up into that area, perhaps did some mitigation, but then started to drop off to the bottom side again. So it's inducing sellers here. Whether the sellers that got in here are going to have a good trade or not is, well, I do not know that. But yeah, so it's inducing sellers, and then price starts to move to the downside. So for me, as well, it has broken structures. So it broke above these highs here, but it also broke above this sort of push up here. So in my eyes, it's at least a minor break of structure. So I am interested in taking a bullish trade to the upside. So what do I identify? I identify this last down candle all the way down to the wick that it made at the bottom. And I set my entry order, which I will include a screenshot of here just to show you that I did actually take this trade. Set it at the entry with a stop at the low. I think I had a 2.1 pip stop, if I remember correctly. So, and then, as you know, go watch the strategy video if you haven't, but with the strategy, just looking for a simple 1-to-3 scalp. So now just to wait for price to come back, hopefully tag us in and get us into the trade, which it does very quickly. Literally just taps us in and starts to shoot straight off to the upside. And as you can see, hit our 1-to-3 profit target in literally less than 2 minutes. It's a perfect example of how powerful this strategy can be, and how you could potentially take a trade that's going to be at the start of a much larger move. Whether you get to take advantage of that, of course, is down to your risk management strategy. So that's why it's good to backtest and good to make a plan for how to maximize your potential profits. But as you can see, price literally is shooting off to the upside, and this is bringing us up to real time now. So as you can see, if I hadn't taken any partials and eventually closed my trade, I'd be looking at oh wow, look at that, 1-to-13. Obviously that's, I can't say that I would have done that, and obviously I didn't, and I wouldn't know where to stop it out, but theoretically that's literally within the space of 18 minutes. So it really is just showing you how powerful that this can be. So yeah, that's about all I have to go through with this one. It will be interesting to see how price action plays out for the rest of the day. But I've taken 6R today, so I'm going to not trade any longer. But yeah, if you found this video useful, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.